here we go.
Oh my.
I can't believe it.
Hey.
Ay caramba. Hey everybody, what's that? This is Bob.
Hi everyone, this is who is this? This is Miles.
When on a yellow light, you.
Yeah, I got Jim. I got Jim from Taxi here, co-hosting the show.
What
Thanks a
do
lot.
you do at a yellow?
Slow down.
Slow. What?
What does a yellow light mean?
Oh my goodness. Yeah, well, hey, you know, whatever. Hey, Doc. I don't know, Doc.
Yeah, Doc.
You're telling me you built a time machine out of a DeLorean?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. The summer is going by so fast.
It is. It is.
Flying by.
Flying by.
We're watching the Offer on Paramount Plus. Have you watched this at all, or seen this, or read about it, or anything?
No.
It's about the making of The Godfather. You know,
No.
from the book that the producer Al Ruddy put out about all the kind of the stuff in the background that happened during the making of the movie.
No.
Oh, well, it's good. I can tell you, it's a fun watch, especially if you're familiar with the movie The Godfather.
I mean, I've seen it. I mean, I'm not really a fan of it, but I'm not against
What?
it. But it's not one of
You're
my
not a
favorites,
fan
so.
of The Godfather?
Not really, no.
You want to tell people? Just a little refresher. Miles and I went to college together, and we went to film school together.
We showered together.
We did not shower together. We did not. And so you're telling we had to do all these papers. You didn't like The Godfather? You want to give me a little reason why?
It's okay. It's just not my favorite movie. I don't know.
I don't know. My favorite was, I think it was called Moses Does Damascus.
Melvin and I, or something like that.
Melvin and Howard, yeah.
Yeah, Melvin and I. No, I don't know. It's not a bad movie. I'm not, like, some people are very fanatical about it.
Exactly.
Well, I'm not.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to figure out here. Gosh. Huh.
It's kind of like, Top Gun. Like, people, yeah.
Huh. Go figure.
Yeah.
How interesting. Huh.
Yeah. Sorry.
Well, then you wouldn't be interested in watching the show then, I guess. But I don't know. I just found it very interesting. It's kind of an interesting story because the story behind the story is just as interesting as the movie. And I think the movie's a very good movie. I think it's an incredibly well-made movie.
Yeah.
And the look, the feel, the flow of it, everything. Very good movie. But the interesting part in the making of it is that Robert Evans, who was a Hollywood, big shot back in the 70s, is one of the characters in the background of the movie. And he talks, and they have this guy who talks like Robert Evans and his mannerisms and everything. I don't know if you're familiar with Robert Evans either, but he did a document. He wrote a book called "Kid Stays in the Picture," and it's his like tell-all autobiography that may or may not be a little bit fictitious, but he has a really weird way of talking. And I said, and I asked myself, should I do this picture? And I said, hell yes, I should. And he's always like asking himself questions and then giving himself answers. And he talks kind of like his nose is all stuffed up because apparently he did a lot of cocaine in the 70s. And so he's got this. Anyway, in The Offer, the guy who plays him is doing a great job. And so we were watching an episode tonight, and I was telling my son, he was kind of into it. He liked the Godfather movie, and we were watching this. And I go, and you wouldn't believe that the guy who plays Evans is really very much, he's doing a great job of being Robert Evans,
Right.
And so I watched a clip they made a documentary of his book, Kid Stays in the Picture. So we watched the trailer for that, and it was like, it's spot on. The voice and everything is, and it's like, now we've gotten, 40 years. If you hear somebody in Hollywood doing that kind of a voice, they're doing Robert Evans. It's just kind of funny. Yeah. So like Ben Stiller used to do a lot of Hollywood type people, and it was always kind of a adaptation of Robert Evans.
Do it.
And his comedy stuff and so forth. It's just kind of, Bob Odenkirk does one. A lot of people do that kind of a shtick whenever they're talking about like agents and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, I just found that really interesting. We just happened to be watching that tonight, and I can't believe you don't. Did you like The Godfather Part 2 better, or didn't even like that? I know the third one is not good, but the first
I have seen all three. I mean, no, they're not bad movies. I'm just saying it's not my favorite movies. I mean, I don't,
If I had to say right now, Miles, favorite movies?
Porky's, 1, 2, and 3. No, I don't know. I
know you're like Miss Ballbreaker. I know that's your type. Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah, you're like.
Well, I don't know. I don't know. There's some movies that people ooh and ah over, and I just like, yeah.
Okay, I'm just surprised.
Okay. It's okay. It's not my favorite.
Holy Moses, that was the movie that you wanted me to watch. Holy Moses, and I'm like, why are we watching this?
That was a funny movie, I think. Dudley Moore wasn't it?
Dudley Moore movie. I thought it was funny. You don't think it was funny?
No, I don't. Sorry, I guess I touched a nerve here.
No. I just remember where I was at your house one time. We watched Holy Moses, and I'm like, yeah, it's all right. It's okay.
That's fine. I don't, there's movies I like that I've shown people, and I've gotten not the response I wanted from them, but that's all right. That's fine.
Anyway, that's really not my story. I just happened to think about that whenever we started recording. But
yeah.
I was going to tell you another story about my wife flying off the handle.
Oh, I love these.
I know.
These are the best.
My son asked me, he goes, are you going to tell the story about Mom getting mad at the Chick-fil-A? And I'm like, I don't know. You think I should? And then my wife says, oh, yeah, you should tell it because Miles always love it whenever I get all mad.
Oh, she gets all uppity.
And so we were going, we were in the city, so we were in St. Louis, and we needed to be, we were going to get some lunch, and then we needed to be somewhere at a certain time. And but we wanted to eat before we got there. So she's like, I think I want chicken. I'm like, okay, what kind of chicken do you want? Well, okay. She's like, I go, you want Cane's? Have you ever had Cane's? It's pretty good chicken. Yeah, but it's not been good last time I had it. Let's go get Chick-fil-A. Okay, we'll go get Chick-fil-A. I go, but where we're going to be at, I'm warned her. I always feel like I'm, I'm handling somebody. It's kind of like I have to give them I'm like, if this was like a really VIP person who I'm taking somewhere, okay, but I want to tell you, the Chick-fil-A that's closest to where we're going is not the best. It's not the best Chick-fil-A. I've been there, and they're not on the game. Some other places will be better. Oh no, I go, the Cane's, it might be a better choice for service than No, I want Chick-fil-A. Okay.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm washing my hands.
You've been warned. You've been warned.
Okay.
Okay.
You know, you get mad sometimes. So this Chick-fil-A is like right off the highway. It's like in like the worst possible position for a place of business to be, because not only is it's like right next to the exit ramp for the highway.
Yeah.
And so in order to get in there, you actually have to, it's easier if you turn, you know, like a few blocks before you get there, because if you try to turn when you get there, there's so many people coming off the exit ramp, but you just can't get over. So
right, that makes sense. Yeah.
So I'm getting ready to, what are you turning here for? Well, you gotta, I told you this is, what do you mean you're turning here? I'm like, yeah, if I go up that, why are you turning here? I'm like, because if you don't turn here, it's already starting, right? I'm already starting. It's ramping up as we're approaching this store. So I explain, we get there. The parking lot is all just fucked up. It's all ass backwards. There's like 2 lanes from opposite directions going into the drive-thru. There's people just everywhere. You know, they have the, you know, it's like no one can, you know, let anybody else in. And they're all like blocking each other. And it's just a total, you can't even get into park. Like if you wanted to go in and eat, it's just a total clusterfuck, right? So she's like, well, I got to go in because I got to take, you know, I got to go to the bathroom. I'm like, okay. So I force my way through the drive-through line. And then I pull up and I go, I'll get in line and order, and you go to the bathroom, right? By the time I say this, she's out the door and halfway up to the place, right? Because there's no, I'm super slow, you know. I'm moving like Eeyore, and then I've got the rabbit here who's running out ahead of me, and so I catch up to her at the door. I go, I'm gonna get the food, right? Yeah, okay. She heads off to the bathroom. I'm standing in line with like, you know, I don't know, 2 or 3 softball teams or something waiting in line. It's just like,
Christ. It's
so full and everything. And then like 2 seconds later, she's back. She's like, we're leaving.
Ooh, do not go in there.
I go, I haven't even moved yet. She's like, who in the fuck closes the bathroom at lunchtime?
Oh, no bathroom?
No bathroom. Bathrooms are closed for cleaning at lunchtime.
Oh my gosh.
So then it's like, we're out, you know. They had one chance, and that chance is gone already, even though the parking lot was screwed up. The bathroom over the line. She's like, we're going to Cane's. And so then I'm like, okay, are you sure? I mean, we're here. No, we're going. So I got to get out of this mess because there's cars everywhere, literally cars in every direction.
Yeah. Oh, geez.
And so then at this point, they've got this little guy who literally has those things like they have for airplanes with the orange tips on a flashlight, trying to direct traffic, and he's incredibly inept at doing it.
Oh, jeez.
And so then she has me drive through. I forced my way past the little guy with the orange things.
Beep, beep.
He's all mad at me, and we get the hell out of there. Oh, my God. So then we get Cane's. Now, in this part of the city, the Cane's is like impeccable with their service. I mean, every time I've been there, it's like bing, bang, boom. Here's your food. Get out of here. We don't want to see you until next time. So I go, she's like, if this, you know, MF store is not going to let people go inside, I'm going to be so goddamn mad, right? So I'm like, I think it'll be fine. So we get there. I dump her off. I said, I'm going to go through the drive-thru because they got this down, right? And then I'll pick you up on the other side. And so she goes in, goes to the bathroom, and zip, zap, zoop. You know, I get through. I get through the line and I pull up to pay, and then she's already coming back out to, and she gets in the van with me. And I was like, how you hate it because I talk to the fast food people sometimes. We're all kind of have a little funny talk. So I'm handing the lady my credit card, and she's looking at me, to get the credit card. And my wife at that moment opens the door, and I go, "Hey, who are you?" which wasn't really probably the best thing for me to
do. Yeah, St. Louis, it's probably not a good thing to yell out. Yeah.
And this lady in the window was like, "What?" Like her face is like, "Oh my gosh." And then I laughed, and my wife thankfully wasn't too angry, and I go, I'm like, I go, "Get out of my car," or something like that. My wife's like, "This is my car, it's not your car."
Oh God.
And anyway, it's just the lady in the place had a good laugh, but for a second there, she's like, "What is going on?"
Oh my God, a carjacking!
This random lady's hopping in this car with this guy. He's like, "What in the hell?" So at least I lightened the mood, even though it was a risky move for me to do. Given the Chick-fil-A incident. But I lightened the mood. She got to go to the bathroom. We had our food, and we made it to our appointment. But you just never know. You just never know. I feel like I'm working security for Kesha or something, and I just got to get everything right.
I'm done pooping.
Yeah, if it's not right, J-Lo gets mad, and then I get in trouble. So.
Jeez.
But luckily it turned out okay, and little icebreaker there at the end with the drive-through payment lady.
Oh my God, that was weird.
Yeah, it is weird. I'm glad she was a good sport, because I don't know, maybe she could have pulled out a gun for all I know. I don't know what's going.
Yeah. Hey,
this isn't going to happen here again.
Take off your pants.
Yeah. So, anyway.
Yeah.
What's going on with you?
We went. My wife. Me and my kid here. We went on a road trip here, and we went to a museum.
Yeah.
And it had some stuff in there we wanted to see, and it's kind of like.
Was this did you go just to see the Bears stuff, or?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because it really wasn't a Bears museum.
No, I wish. Oh, God, that'd be a giant heart on walking around. Jeez. Oh my God.
Yeah.
And no, it's a very nice museum, and very nice, thing. Kind of some interesting things there. I sent you a couple pictures.
Yeah, no, it looked pretty neat. I was trying to figure out where it was at, but yeah.
I know you're trying to guess. Like, are you at the Field Museum or something? Yeah. Or oh no, guess again. Mm-hmm. And so you have to go to the gift shop. You have to. You have to.
Sure. It's a thing to do.
And the lady there is not originally from this country, I don't believe. And
where could she be from?
I don't know, Krypton or something. It was Krypton, I think. I don't know where it was.
Oh, okay.
And so she strikes up this conversation with another museum goer, and they are speaking their native tongue.
Oh, so you felt left out.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I'll just, snoop in on this. And of course, it's all. Yeah. I'm like, okay. I don't really. No, I pick out nothing out of this conversation. Of course, so it's all like, what?
Yeah.
It's like Klingons.
Me and those Amish people that I couldn't understand. Yeah.
English. Come here, English.
English.
Hey.
You're like a fat. What was his name? Barishnikov.
Yeah, you're fat, all right. And they go on for like 5 or 10 minutes, right? I'm like, okay.
And then you're like, excuse
me,
like, wow. Excuse me, where's the individual family toilet that I might use?
Well, actually, yeah, I'll get to that in a minute. Oh. But like they're talking, they get done. I'm like, wow. I go, man, you guys are just going to town there talking. I couldn't figure out none of that, you know.
Did you tell them that, really? Hey, you're really good at that. I don't know what the hell you're saying.
Is that Klingon or what the hell was it? I didn't even.
You're not from around here.
You ain't from around here. You talk gibberish or something. I don't. And she's like, oh, well, the interesting part is we were speaking different languages to each other.
Oh, they weren't even speaking the same language.
I'm like, what?
And then you really felt like you couldn't do anything because you can't even hardly speak one language.
Yeah, I know. So who was the redneck and who was like the guy from like Boston? You know, I mean, was it like that or how? I couldn't.
No, she said different languages. She didn't say different dialects or accents.
I guess I don't know. It went on. I was just like, is this like I'm not some kind of Klingon convection? What the hell is this?
That's interesting. That's that just kind of shows you. How backwards we are here in the States.
Oh yeah, in America we know nothing about other countries because I'm like I don't even know where your country is. I'm gonna be honest with you. I have no freaking idea where it's at.
You need to be a little more global in your view. Yeah.
Yeah, is that an island? Do you live on an island or something? What is that? I don't even know.
Judging from your clothes, I think you live on an island.
I don't know.
Wooden shoes are good for floating, aren't they?
Are you from Sicily? I didn't know. I don't know. I was sort of like, oh, okay, that's cool. And,
the Greek Isles.
We got there right when it opened, and immediately, of course, I had to have a bathroom break.
Yes, like, oh my Lord!
I got to take care of some business, and I mean business. You know what I'm saying? So take care of business.
Son, go get us some kishkas and a place to sit. I'll be right there.
Yeah, give me some chimney sticks or something, and
we'll.
And
give me a churro and a big drink.
Yeah, so they give you like this wristband, to wear and walk around and stuff like that. And,
be stylish.
So we went out to eat and we walked around a little bit, and it's getting like late in the afternoon now, right? And I'm like, we should get going. And all of a sudden, like I'm gurgling. I'm like, uh-oh.
Oh no.
I go, I've got to go bad. I go, luckily I kept the wristband on because I have got to go back to the museum.
We're going for round number 2.
I know, because it's like the museum closes in 10 minutes. I'm like, oh no, like the race is on,
Eastbound and down, loaded up.
I'm going to load this semi. And
we're going to do what they say can't be done.
No, it was like bombs over Tokyo, man. I was like, holy cow, man.
Bombs over Baghdad. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it was bad. Oh, jeez. I'm like, man, thank God I kept on this wristband. This has saved my life.
You weren't still in there when the guard came through and was knocking on stall doors? Yeah. You have to go. Amerikanski, outski.
Amerikan. Sprechen Sie Deutsch.
Sprechen Sie Deutsch. Where are your papers? I used them to wipe.
Yeah, I'm wiping with the papers right now. Yeah, that was... Man, did that work out? Man, was that a happy accident? I'm like, oh, thank God. Man.
I didn't take off this bracelet.
Yeah. Because I didn't want to go, like, one of these, like, little restaurants or shops. I'm like, oh, man, I don't want to,
Yeah.
Because, like, we were in these antique shops, and I could kind of feel it gurgling and kicking in. I'm like, oh, no. Oh God.
Gosh.
Yeah, like antique people,
you've got, like, probably like a 5-minute window once you feel it, right?
Sometimes, yes. When I'm
lucky.
When it kicks in, yeah. You know that the clock is ticking. Yeah, the clock is definitely ticking. It's like you have a bomb that you have to disarm.
This is coming out one way or another. And then your steps get smaller as you get closer to the time.
Yeah.
Time's running down. You're
I know. Oh, thank God I had an elevator, because if it was stairs, I'd been screwed. I'm like, oh man, Jesus.
And then the problem is whenever you open that bathroom door, not the stall door, but the bathroom door, your body thinks you're there, but you're not.
Yeah, I know. Like you start undoing your clothes before you even get in the stall. You know, like your pants are around your ankles. You know, you're like,
like Superman.
Yeah. American English. Are you pooping in there?
Oh my God!
Just get out of here.
And then you unleash as you sit down.
Mm-hmm.
The fury.
Oh man, I just filled up the fjords. Oh
my God.
Yeah, it was bad.
Oh my gosh. Now, luckily you had toilet paper, I'm guessing.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it was like that. Like you really had like yank the toilet paper too. Like you had to be careful because it's like really thin, but yet you know the way it's set up, like you have to kind of really keep unspooling it, so you got better, like otherwise you're gonna have like a 3-inch square, basically.
Right.
Like, no.
That's worthless.
But yeah. So I need about 12 feet of toilet paper. Like, oh man, it's gonna be bad. Like,
It's like pressure washing the Grand Canyon with a straw.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, it's not gonna do it. I'm gonna need a lot more than this.
Busting. I'm surprised you don't carry around one of those keys to open those things. Just because you use quite a bit there. Well, everything came out okay? Miracle. You doing okay?
It was a miracle. It was a miracle. I'm telling you, a miracle.
It's a miracle.
Miracle.
True blue spectacle, a miracle come true. Oh.
But I had to use the same bathroom twice for the same reason on the same day. I thought it was like, wow,
gosh, what is with you?
This is excessive.
Oh my gosh.
It's something about antique shop made me poop or something.
Oh yeah, I can't stand looking at antiques. It makes me shit. Like Billy Bob Thornton.
Lemon Rockwell. Carnival glass.